Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to the channel. Another 7 Days to Die video. We are on day 5 of the Scavenger Horde Every Night series, and at the end of the last video you got to see me pretty much wipe out the entire horde. After that was over, nothing actually happened. No other zombies showed up. So what I did do was I spent the time going through and reorganizing my inventory, and I spent my perk points. I put another one in strength, I put one in pack mule, and I put one into, what did I put the other one into? I don't even remember now. I may have put it into agility to increase my stamina, just because since I'm beating things down a lot. And then what I also did was I spent some time going through the rest of this building and looting everything. So what I'm going to try to do today is we're going to try and get to the trader. I was hoping I was going to be able to have a bike and I could load that up. So I know there's a trader somewhere up here. If you follow this road from Dyersville up and it curves around, somewhere right over here is the trader. Now I have a flannel shirt with me I can put on, so I'm hoping it'll help out with the cold resistance, because right at the moment I'm just wearing a t-shirt and pants. I don't have any shoes yet, but maybe we'll get there. So hopefully we can actually get to the trader, maybe we can sell all this crap that we have, and maybe we can find some good stuff along the way. But who really knows? Okay, so I need to put this here, put this down here. And because somebody pointed out, and I didn't actually check this, that there's a package up there in the ceiling that I did not get to. So we want to try and get to that if we can. See this little sealed shipping crate up here, so I'm hoping maybe we'll get lucky and the handlebars we need for the bike is in that. But like I said, I'm not going to get my hopes up. Maybe we'll just find something cool in here, but this was the only thing I didn't loot from whatever else was going on there. Hey, some boots. We'll go ahead and take those. Ready to go. Put those on here. Go ahead and wear them. Gold nugget. Wait, what is it? Iron leg armor, raw diamond, and silver. Nice. That's just perfect because, you know what? We are heading to the trader anyway, and we can sell all this crap. Look at that. $945 for diamond. That is... So whoever left that in the comments saying, hey Cap, you forgot to loot it, thank you very much, because that is fantastic. Now along the way we're going to have to gather some supplies. We need to get a bunch of stones, a bunch of feathers, and some more wood. I think we all can wood. But more or less, we just need to make all the supplies we need to make a bunch of stone arrows. Like I said in previous versions, that is falling in lines with the caveman sort of situation. I'm not necessarily worried about it, because being able to find a consistent amount of ammo... Where'd it go? I swear, there it is. Finding a consistent amount of ammo to be able to do anything useful with is going to be quite difficult. That last horde I had to deal with, there was a lot of zombies in there. There was a considerable amount, and if I have to deal with that or more, I mean, I went through pretty much all the ammo I had just trying to deal with that specific horde, and I didn't ever come into any kind of danger or anything like that. I mean, I was fine, but I definitely don't want to get to the point where I am in danger and find myself, you know, having to flee or anything. Now, something else, the gas station's not going to be my permanent home for this series. I mean, I guess if we die here, then technically it was my permanent home. But it's just where I've parked my butt right now because it has a good method of protecting me while I'm, you know, still trying to figure this out. Since I'm having to craft, or I'm not able to craft anything, I should say, it's definitely a little bit more difficult than just being able to, you know, build a base or anything like that. There's a ton of rocks over here. So I'm instantly cold. Let me go ahead and put this on here. That'll help a little bit. And if I'm holding my torch, it'll also add a little bit of heat there too. So maybe, I'm hoping, just maybe, we can make it all the way to the trader and back without freezing to death. That would just be fantastic. But who knows? And plus, I don't know what kind of threats we're going to run into. We might run into some, what are those called? Those... lumberjacks, that's what the word is. I completely just slipped my mind for a sec. We'll probably run into some of those, but we're going to try our best to get here. We're finding a ton of feathers, so that's good. I think I already hear some things going on here. So we're basically just trying to get to the trader. We're going to take the straightest route possible to get there and, you know, loot the stuff that we can along the way. And, you know, hope for the best. If we get there and not freeze to death, that would just be fantastic. But I have a feeling we may end up taking a little bit of damage. I don't have any things like coffee on me, so we really need to basically just get there as fast as possible. And we might not be too terribly far, so hold on, do I have anything I can drink to help me out here? Beer would definitely help out with the stamina here. Let's go ahead and do this. It doesn't help out with body heat at all. That's definitely not something we need to even deal with. What? I swear I had some more... Okay, alright, so we're freezing to death, but we got a little bit of a buzz. So we're just going to run, I think the trader's right up over this next hill. So let's run that direction, and hopefully we can get there as fast as possible before we die. Alright, so it was a little bit further than I initially thought it was, but not too terribly far. Like, the spot I had marked was right on the other side of this hill, so I basically one more little hill to go over, and we made it. It's not too terribly bad. So I'm hoping we can sell all this stuff, And maybe we can find a bunch of useful crap to buy from him. Obviously, being able to find things like guns and stuff like that would definitely be nice, I guess, or ammo. I guess we already got plenty of guns, but, you know, maybe some more clothing, food. If I could buy some handlebars from him, I'd probably be okay with it. I know there's a lot of stuff to check out and stuff, but I just want to kind of get inside right at the moment and see if that'll help out with my freezing to death. Hey, what's up, Hugh? Let me see your inventory, and that's also something else we're gonna do, is get some quests from him. So let's see. We'll go ahead and sell all of those. So we're definitely racking up. We've already got 1,000. That is fantastic. Since we're not going to do any crafting, we can sell all that. We sell all of that. So you didn't want any more than that? Okay. Sell all of that. And I know some people are like, well, Cap, you could use that to, you know, upgrade or whatever, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so raw diamonds. He'll take 4 of those for a big chunk of chain. So I got some good cash over here. A bottle of acid. Sell all these because I can't use them anyway. Let's see here. I think, yeah, okay, so we did okay with our... What's funny is that when you get a little bit cold, it messes up how much inventory space you can carry. So we did sell everything that we have, really, that we needed, or that we could actually have. Hold on, we got to sell this cash here. So that puts us at 2,500 bucks. Now let's see what kind of special stuff he has over here, if there's anything useful at all. I know there was a bunch of stuff at the working stiff tools, like there was a tool and die set, I think, that was over there that would definitely be nice. But, you know, we'll take what we can when we get there. We'll eventually get there. Let's see. Is there any chance that this dude has handlebars? No, I didn't think so. There's already some things going on inside. Well, let's figure out what we want to buy first, though. Alright then, so we bought a few things. We spent a little bit of our money. We got, let me see, hold on, let me get the actual inventory. Okay, so I bought some scrap armor, because it really wasn't that much scrap chest armor. That way I at least have some armor. And then I bought some shotgun shells and some 9mm rounds. Now, I'm sure if anybody's watching this, they'll be able to tell me some things that I missed. But for now, I didn't see a ton of stuff that would help out. Having some ammo would definitely be good. Alright, what kind of jobs you got? Alright, we've got a fetch, a clear zombies. These are a little bit far away. Let's do it. Let's do a fetch here. We got to go to Barn O2, get a shipment, and retrieve it. Okay, so at least we have a job to do. Whether we get to that today, I don't necessarily know. We're going to definitely kind of loot through this place and see if... hold on. Challenge, try to retrieve the supplies, new turn. Okay. Basically, just kind of loot through this area here and see if there's anything we can get here. And it's been a little while since I've gone through and do all the looting inside one of these areas, so I don't necessarily remember where we could possibly find stuff at here. Hey, yeah, we'll go ahead and wear some shades here. Nice, got an extra bedroll here, but we got one at home, even though we have to pick it up and put it down pretty much every other day, which does get very much annoying for sure. I don't know why, it's just one of those bugs. Now, there is something that I did notice and stuff, is today the 17.3 Alpha 17.3 experimental mod came out. Not mod, let me try this whole sentence again. So today Alpha 17.3 came out in experimental. I don't have it downloaded, and I'm not necessarily worrying about it right now because I don't want to download an experimental for this specific playthrough and potentially end up ruining something. I'll wait till it gets to stable before I bother with it. Hey, let me go ahead and take that. Yep. Can scrap that, and we'll take that too. Okay. Might be able to sell some of this stuff back to him. We can check it out before we leave, but not too bad. So we can take that. That's some dye, Olympic swimmer, large bone, we're not going to necessarily worry about. But yeah, so I'm not going to worry about it. They did basically just some normal fixes with it. Some of the things that I was excited to see that they actually did fix was that they finally made it so when you're holding down shift, when you're going up and down ladders, it doesn't make you run slower. That was such an annoying thing. Now, of course, I'm still in 17.2 at the moment, so it's not going to do me any good anyway. See if we can get down here without breaking a leg. There's a bunch of zombies outside, but they're just going to have to deal. There shouldn't be anything under here either. Maybe we can find something here. Now, I've always wished there was a way to get underneath the actual trader up and through that door without having some sort of creative mode or something, and to get through and see what's actually inside the gun safe that's behind him. Because the only way you can get to it is by... You can't break it, so you have to basically use... Nice! Oh, a steel pickaxe, an iron pickaxe. Let me see, this one and this one are pretty much the same. A switch I don't need, a nail gun... You know, I might be able to... mechanical parts, I definitely want to take those. The anvil, I'm not really using... I can't use the forge anyway, so I might as well scrap it. Let me see, this one. This definitely... these are both nice. I wouldn't mind having either one of these here. Let me see, I could probably, let me just see how much of this crap I can sell him. We'll get back up there. That one zombie that's banging on crap is loud. But yeah, I wish there was a way when you get up here, all the way up here, if I can walk these stairs, you could, you know, get inside this hatch, but it's locked. Creative mode's the only way you can get inside there. Nice. Can take that, and I'm not going to worry about the glass jar, because I got plenty of them at the house. So I'm over encumbered now. No big deal right at the moment. We'll break down some of this stuff and get rid of it when we get ready to head back. But for the moment, we head back up there and see how much of this other crap we just picked up we can sell him. It's always nice when you get to a trader, you can rob him blind, basically steal everything around him, and then sell it back to him. Ooh, we got a couple more hay bales over here. These I can't pick up, never mind. Nope. But we do have a workbench over here. It's destroyed, but let's see, we got arrowheads, we'll take that, and bullet tips. Unless I can sell those, which you might be able to. Maybe. We'll see. I'm definitely not going to take the broken glass. Alright, let's take our slow butts back in there. We're doing okay on food and water. I mean, I've got beer, plenty of water, charred meat, large beef rations. I got sham. I got stuff here. I've got a bunch of stuff that I don't need to take back home with me, so I'm not necessarily worried about having to buy food in the inventory, or buy food at the vending machine here. Okay, so what did we pick up? We can try and... not that. So, let's see. We're going to try and sell all of these. He only wants... okay, we can sell all of those. That'll help out. So we got 2 of these. Let's see. What's the durability on that one? Let me see. This one is slightly higher than this one. We'll sell that one. And this one, let's see, does melee damage. Block damage is 70 versus this one is 42. This one actually does better. So we could sell this one and clear up that extra spot there. Mechanical parts, we got plenty at the house. Let's sell those. We're just trying to clear up basic inventory spots right now. Forged iron, we're not going to need right at the moment. Can move this up there. We at least got some 7.62 rounds, so in case we do find a rifle, we can use that. We're going to drop some of this other stuff here. But right at the moment, I'm not too terribly worried about the rest of our inventory. I don't think you want to buy that, though. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can sell here.
Well, that's all you're going to buy. I'll let you show yourself out.
Well, thank you, Hugh. Appreciate you not cussing me out like you normally do. Let's see, just perchance if there's anything in here that's good. I mean, goldenrod tea is good to have, of course, because it, you know, helps out with your stamina regen, whatever. But let me see. We'll buy 1 here. That way we can keep down here with us. The rest of the stuff I'm not necessarily worried about. Like I said, I got quite a bit of food with me. And I have food at the house that I didn't bring with me. I just left here so I could make sure to... let's go ahead and use one of these. Get our max stamina to go back up. I was just trying to keep a lot of space open in my inventory. Okay, so... we are freezing already. Well, that didn't take very long at all. Just stepping outside the building here. It's funny is when we were running around outside a few minutes ago... well, I guess it's because we just went outside, but we were running around out there a few minutes ago and it didn't have a problem at all. Alright, so we put the blue dye mod onto our bow because it just kind of looks cool. I'll check that. Well, I can't really show it to you because I don't have anything here, but no big deal. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get back to the house and drop off the little bit of stuff that we do have. And hold on, before we do, let's see, where did it put, which direction did it put so it's that way. Alright, so let's see, is this direction? Oh, okay, so it's the barn that we went to last time, where we already cleared some of that out here. So that's going to be curious as to what all he wants us to get this next time. So it's going to be real curious to see what all he wants us to do the next time we go over there. We might be able to get there today. It's not too terribly far. We got plenty of time. We should head over there. Although we are quite, you know, we should probably head home and drop this off before we bother with that. Let's go ahead and drink our goldenrod tea. We need to get some coffee. That's something I could have used. You know what? Let's go back to the vending machine real quick and see if there's any coffee. Because being able to keep our stamina up high while we're already encumbered and stuff would definitely be useful. Let's go in here. I don't remember seeing any coffee in the vending machine. We're doing a lot of backtracking back and forth here, but no big... Alright, he didn't have any coffee, nor did the vending machine have any coffee. So, no big deal. We'll do what we can. No big deal, but we'll try and get out here. I was hoping to have some coffee because of how good the stamina regeneration is for it, but we need to lead you. We're just going to get you out here and close the door, lock you out. There you go. Alright, so we need to run back to the house and drop off all our crap. If we're going to head over to the barn, we need to make sure we're not completely encumbered and we can get rid of some of the stuff that's in our inventory here because we are completely full right at the moment. So let's get back to the house and see what we can do next from there, if we can get back without dying. Alright, well, we made it out of the snow biome at least, and it definitely took a little while because we're barely moving at normal speed. Being cold, we're encumbered, and all this other jazz, but at least we are almost back to base. We can drop off a big chunk of this, and we might have enough time to get over to the barn and be able to do all that stuff that we need to today, but we definitely do need to make a bunch of stone arrows. I don't really think I have to worry about reinforcing this garage yet to be able to make it through the next horde. I think we're still doing okay on that right at the moment. Did I get this one last time? I did. Because they weren't really getting to me. I can sit there and just plink them from above, so that would definitely be useful to continue to do that as long as they don't show up. You know, we start getting some spider zombies to crawl up there and do some damage. I don't know where I'm going. Let's go around this direction. Alright, so we got up here, we cleared out our inventory. We've got a chunk of stone axe or stone arrows being crafted. I don't know how I picked up some. Oh, I broke down the little mattress that was over there to give me a little bit of piece of cloth so that I could make another bandage because I only had 2 on me. And let's see, it's right about 3 o'clock, so we might be able to get over to the barn, get what we need to, and get back over here. Because like I said, I'm not really worried about having to reinforce the area just yet. We're going to try and get over to the farm and try, if we can, try our best to loot that whatever it is we have to get. I'm hoping since we cleared it out and it was only a day ago that we might be okay, but who knows, we may or may not actually have that sort of luck. So tell you what, let's get over to the farm and see what we can do. Alright, well, we made it to the farm, not too terribly much going on. Hey, what's up, pig? I'm not going to deal with you right now because it's already getting close to 5. We've got time for, to get in here and get what we need to. Activate rally point. Okay, we are there. Stay within. Find White River supplies. Okay. Maybe. Just. Okay. Alright. Get off the fence. Get off. Okay. Let's see. We do have some arrows here. So I'm going to go ahead and get one out real quick. So we just got to find the White River supplies. Are they inside? Let's see. Is it pointing like it's going to be on the inside? Maybe. Let's go around and check over here real quick. It could be behind this silly thing. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be right on the inside, at least in here, or possibly inside. Possibly on the roof, so we'll have to see what actually happens. What's up? Here. Boink! Alright, you went down. Need that XP, so that's good. Hopefully there's not a ton of zombies that respawned in here, but maybe we'll get lucky. Nope, we're not going to get lucky. Make sure there's nothing behind us here. Alright, let's just do this melee style here so we can save our arrows for the Horde Night, because we're not going to be able to run down there and just beat the Horde up here. And they are down. Okay, so is it right over here? There it is. The satchel. We got White River supplies. Go ahead and take that and get back over to the trader, which I don't think we're going to have enough time to do. It is 5:30. We got to get back. We still need to gather enough supplies to get back. I think we're just going to hang on to this one until tomorrow, and then we can go back and we can definitely get whatever we need to from him then. But right at the moment, we're just going to try and get back home. We're going to gather as many supplies as we can along the way so that we can make all the arrows that we need when we get there, and hopefully we'll have a nice barrage of arrows to start with, because we got 30-something now, so hopefully we can find some along the way and make a ton of arrows. So we'll catch back up over there on the other side, but at least we had already cleared out most of the barn, so when he sent us over there, it's definitely easy. That was a pretty fortuitous of us to be in the right spot at the right time. Let's go ahead and take all those, and I could be taking the eggs too, but I'm not really worried about it right now. So we'll catch back up here in a few minutes. Hey, we got some honey from that stump. Nice. We got a little bit of wood. We were picking up some wood, and I saw the stump over there as we was running back, and I was hoping there'd be some honey in there. We got some honey, so at least if we start getting closer to the infection side of things, we could. Now, I know I could use the axe I have to beat on these rocks, possibly get some more rocks and stuff along the way, instead of just picking up all the small stones, but I don't want to, run down all of the durability of the weapon I have right now, just in case I need it for getting inside a gun safe or something, because I know we did see one somewhere. I don't remember where it was now. I swear one of the earlier videos we came across a gun safe. It may have been in that first little building we went to. Oh, hell, I don't remember. Oh, I think it was actually at that house. Yeah, it could have been at that house we went to. And so, yeah, we definitely could go all the way back up there if we decide we want to spend the time to So we're getting the thunder cracks already, so it's definitely getting time. I'm glad we didn't decide to run over to the trader. We would definitely be running slow as hell all the way back. We don't have enough crap to sell, so we'll do that when we get... Then we can gather up a bunch more stuff we have tomorrow and do some more selling stuff too, because I think I have some more stuff in there that we could use to sell. But right at the moment, we're just trying to get back to the base. Alright, so we made it back, and yeah, I'm glad we didn't run into the trainer, because it is already 8 o'clock. We don't have a ton of time. We need to get up here, drop off all the crap we have, throw down some more blocks if we need to make sure the zombies kind of stay where we want to, make a bunch more stone arrows, which I think we can go ahead and make 12 more. That's not a ton. That is not a ton. That's going to put us up into the 40s, which is better than nothing, so we'll go through all our arrows first as much as possible. And then we can see what we can do with that. But I was hoping to be able to make it a little bit more, but I did honestly find that many rocks out there. And I got plenty of wood left and plenty of feathers left, but not so many rocks. I think I'm going to have to make a rock run the next time we run over to the traders. I'm going to have to gather some more, because I know in the snow biome, I was just running past them left and right. I was picking them up as I was going, but since I was freezing my balls off, I didn't want to spend a ton of time on there. So let's see, let's do this. Get up here. Pick you up. Again, we can run over here, and yeah, so we should be able to shoot down them, and from here that should be pretty much okay. And yeah, so that's not too terrible bad. And of course, they can't jump here from here. We'll do like we did last time and just shoot down on them for the rest of the night here. But let's go ahead and drop all our crap off and wait for the horde to show up. Alright, it's just about time for the horde to show up. And yeah, there was something I didn't do the last time. I have my guns and stuff over here. But I had several people tell me, like, hey Cap, if you go into your actual backpack and you click on scrap and you click on cancel, which it didn't necessarily work because I was inside this box here, and I'm not worried about the shotgun, you get the extra bullets from that and you get to keep the thing. So I did the same thing with the pistol. I went through and did the scrap on that one and was able to get the bullets out of that one. So now I'm up to 46 total bullets. So that's definitely not too terribly bad. But I appreciate people that were telling me how to do that specifically. It's one of those that I hadn't done in a little while, so I kind of forgot all about it. So it's not too terribly bad. But thank you for the tip anyway, just in case I had forgotten about it. So we got 44 total arrows, and we got a doggy. First one to show up is a dog. That's just about figures. We do have to keep an eye on the sky here, because I definitely don't want anything to show up and... whoops, we missed. We don't have enough arrows to be missing. Come on, Cap, you're going to have to get it together, man. This is when I wish I had some Molotovs. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to shoot through the rebar frame here, but I'm not 100% certain. And I can, kind of. Oh, also, somebody did tell me that if I waste all my bullets first and use my arrows last, then whatever's left, I can jump down there and regather them all. So that's actually not too terribly bad of an idea. And of course, I do have a little bit of these steel ammo bullets here, so if we end up with something terrible, I might be able to use that. But let me see, Big Mama's up here. We definitely need to get rid of her as fast as possible. Just so because she's got a lot of durability, and Mo, he's going to do a lot of damage. Eventually, they're going to get inside this building underneath where I'm at here. Go ahead and hit you. Try and get as many headshots in as possible, just so we, you know, not waste as much ammo. Hey, Sylvia. Alright, the first little wave that showed up here is gone, and I've still got 30 bullets left. I've got a decent chunk of shotgun. I'm going to reload this one real quick. So we're doing okay. I'm trying to do as y'all suggest and save my arrows till last. Maybe I can jump down there and get a few more of them I need to. I'm not going to jump down there just yet. I did hear some more coming up. I don't know where they are yet. I'm sure they're making their way. There's a couple. They're making their way around the gauntlet to get back over here to me. But right at the moment, this little setup is working rather well. It's you know, they're not able to climb the ladder because the rebar is above it. They can't do any damage to the rebar because they can't hit up this high. They're coming over here trying to jump up, so they're just kind of parking their butts right here. Hey, leveled up. Nice, got some skill points. And I'm able to just sit here and just plink them on the back of the head. So right at the moment, this is working rather well. I don't know how long it'll last, of course. She fell off the roof. Hey, I leveled up. That'll definitely be something I want to put probably into stamina. And while we actually sitting here waiting for them to show up, I might be able to do some of that. So Fortitude is going to be able to increase my max health. Let's get agility up another one here, because we need to get our max stamina up a little bit. There we go. I have to waste that, but we'll get our max stamina up a little bit more. Whoops, we missed, and we missed. We don't have enough bullets to be missing. What are you doing? There we go. Shoot you in the head. Shoot Mo in the head. He's getting a little bit high because he's standing on the other dude. It's alright. Where are you going? Shoot you in the arm. Since they knocked down this specific block over here, they're not able to stand on top of it. They can't get too terribly high, which is not too bad for me, because I can just stand here and beat on it. And Mo is down too. Down to our last 6 normal bullets. Bust out the torch here and get a little bit of warmth. It is nice that this is able to warm you up, so instead of being able to, you know, freeze to absolute death, this is at least beneficial to a point. Here, now we just gotta wait for the rest of the zombies to get up here. Alright, Mo's down. Let's see, we'll switch over to our steel bullets here. We got 19 of them. This should do a little bit more total damage here. We'll wait for them to get up here and kind of sit still a little bit. We don't want to miss if we don't have to. But that I need to find, I maybe need to put some spikes right there to keep them from running off. And wood spikes, I could totally make. I mean, it's basically just sharpening a stick, so I'm not too terribly worried about that. If they're going to keep running off this, trying to figure out how to get to me. Okay, so she's down. I see them bopping around that little corner down there. So they're still trying to figure out how to get to. Maybe if I move over here a little bit, I can see them coming. Hey, there's Big Mama. Shoot you in the top of the head. And in the butt. I shot her in the butt. You gonna hang out right below me here? Shoot you in the face. I think I just one-shotted you. Come over here, skater punk. Hey. I'm over here. Shoot you in the back. Shoot you in the butt. Oh, he's down. Yeah, these bullets definitely do a lot more damage than the regular 9mm, but, you know, I don't have a ton of them. Of course, I had to find these. Down to my last 8 rounds. But we made it past midnight, so we're doing okay. Let's see here. Can we get a shot on you? Oh, you moved just slightly. I've got Sylvia. There's Mo. I'm not really worried. At the moment, like I said, we're not getting we're not getting the cops up here. We're not getting the birds. We're just kind of hanging out at the moment. So a few zombies are showing up top here, but it's not really that big a deal. And there goes the click on that one. So now we go to a shotgun. Boom, baby. I think Big Mama is down. See if we can get a shot on Mo down there. Yep, and Mo's down. So I don't know. We'll see how many we have left up here, but I'm pretty much sure that this is not really going to have much more going on tonight. I hear a few more moving around down there. Like there goes Sylvia making her way right over here too. So let's come back over here. I don't want to deprive you guys of seeing what's going on with the Horde, but right at the moment they're not doing anything. So what I may do is just go ahead and end the video here. I don't want it to be incredibly long, and if anything happens at all, if anybody shows up, then I'll show you, you know, in the video. If not, then, well, this will just be the end of it. Sylvia is toast. Anyway, hopefully you guys are still enjoying the series. I do appreciate everybody watching it, checking it out. And of course, if you enjoyed it, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button down below. And be sure to subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on future videos. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.